friends, and welcome back to Diary of an Impulse Buyer. As you can see, today I have one little box and one very big box full of Flower Nose perfume. So we're gonna do a perfume haul. Okay, so actually, this big box is actually two medium-sized boxes taped together. I did open it just to make sure that everything was in there. I haven't opened anything yet though, so this is gonna be a first impressions review. Let's start with the little. Okay, so this is their discontinued Moonlit Mermaid perfume. Let's open this one up. I think usually their perfumes come in two scents with like two different colored bottles, and this is the one that I see the most often. I know it also comes in pink, but I snatched the blue. All of this pretty much is in Chinese, so I don't 100% know what it says. But it says Luna Goodness Tree in English. And so maybe that's a scent. Maybe it's gonna be like a tree scent. I don't know what the Luna goodness means. All right, and here's the bottle. Very pretty. Just kind of like a diamondish shaped bottle. You can see like some engravings on the glass here. It has like an iridescent gold cap, which matches like the iridescent gold that's on the rest of the Moonlit Mermaid series like products. I will say the cap isn't attached super well, like, it comes off really, really easily, which isn't, like, the worst thing ever, but you couldn't, like, pick it up by the cap because 'cause it'll just pop off. Scent-wise, it's actually really similar to the Crystal Unicorn perfume, which I reviewed in my TikTok shop Flower Nose haul. It's just a little bit more subtle, maybe? It's gonna be a little difficult to tell smells because I have, like, 8 perfumes to review today, but I'll do my best. I'll spray it on my wrist. That was a lot, that was a lot. Yeah, this is very similar to that Midsummer Fig scent. I think that makes sense since this is Luna Goodness Tree, tree fig, kind of similar. It just has a slightly more like floral note, or like it almost smells like a tea tree, like teas and trees. That's how I would describe it. Okay, moving on to the giant box. This I believe has two of their like gift box wrapping things inside of it, so I think we'll open up both of those. Okay, so as you can see here, the like drawer gift box that we got is from their Bunny Garden collection. It's supposed to be a mystery one, so we got the one from their newest little series. I'm pretty sure I ordered 8 perfumes from Flower Nose because they were on sale, so I got them each for like 25% off. So we're gonna see what else they put in. Okay, so I'm gonna open it. It's hard to like open it and keep it in frame, so sorry if you can't see the box. I'll pull out products so you can see though. Box one. So I'm just gonna start pulling things out. First of all, we have 2 sample perfumes. These are both from their Shells Jewel collection. This one is lemon iced tea scented, and this one is crystal apple. Those two are perfumes that I did buy already, so I don't really need the samples, but hey, they're there. All right, first up, we have one of their butterfly cloud color perfumes. This is the pink version, which is scented as ephemeral dream. I don't know what that means. I think I'm gonna pull them out and immediately open them and then go to the next one. So let's open this guy up. Okay, guys, this one is so pretty. Like, I literally gasped when I opened it. You can see, like, the gardenia patterns up there. I hope that's gardenia. Sorry, guys, I'm not a plant connoisseur. And there are, like, these little golden embossings here with more butterflies and flowers. Little thing that says flower nose. It's very, like, simple and elegant. Very pretty. It's so pretty. The top is also way more secure than on the Moonlight Mermaid one. I don't know if anyone cares about that, but I do. Okay, I just made some faux Ulta scent testing strips out of some like flashcards I don't use anymore, so if you see writing on these, just ignore it. Okay, this scent is really, really subtle. It's light, it's floral. It kind of reminds me of like the Miss Dior perfume. I don't know if that's like an entire series, and so I'm describing a lot of perfumes, but I got a tiny mini perfume sample from them once, so it reminds me of that. It's small, it was pink, but a lot less strong. That was a really strong perfume. This is way more subtle, and I actually really like it. It's very, like, neutral. Okay, next we have the Strawberry Cupid perfume. This is a much wider box than the other one. I know some people complained about the Flower Nose perfumes being really small, but I think these are a pretty good size so far. Okay, so this one does kind of come in pieces that you have to like build. So let me put it together. All right, so this is what it looks like. I will say this one is a little smaller than I expected. I know I just said they seemed like a good size, and it's not like this is bad, but again, just a little bit smaller than I thought, though it is still 50 milliliters so far. All of them has been 50 mil. So it's not like you're getting less product. One thing I don't love about the bottle is that, like, to attach the bow, you have to put this elastic on the cap, and, like, you can just see that all the way around. Maybe this is meant to be a hair bow, but I feel like I've seen this on the item pictures, like, attached to the perfume. Still very cute. There's, like, the little cupid on top. It seems fine. Let's spray it. I think this is strawberry milkshake scented. Definitely getting some heavy strawberry scents. Though it's almost to me more like strawberry shortcake. As someone who leans more towards, like, dessert scented things, I think I really like it. It is kind of a lot, though. So if you don't like sweeter scents or strawberry, this is not for you. Okay, real quick before moving on to the next perfumes, I do want to note that there are two freebies I was given. This is their butterfly cloud color sticker sheet, and then just a cute, pretty thank you card. That's it. Okay, back to the main event. This is one of their Shell's Jewel perfumes. This is one of the ones of, like, the little samples I was given. This is their crystal apple scent. Alright, so here's what it looks like. Very pretty crystal shell. Honestly, this makes me kind of feel like it's mermaid or princessy. Very magical girl vibes. The bottle is beautiful. It does still have this elastic thing attaching the bow, but at least the elastic on this one is pink, so it doesn't feel quite as, like, jarring or cheap. I'm not really getting apple from the scent. I'm getting more like, you know, the mahogany teakwood candle at Bath and Body Works? That's kind of what it's hitting for me, but a lot less strong. It's like very subtle mahogany teakwood. The only thing that I could say that might be apple is like it's mahogany teakwood, but a little bit sour. All in all, that's not to say that it's bad. I think the perfumes are hitting very similar to the Flower Nose makeup in that it has really dramatic packaging, but for the makeup, it's very buildable and wearable. These are like they have dramatic packaging, but the scents are actually pretty normal. Except for the strawberry shortcake one. That one's strong. That one's wearable, but it's strong. And last up for this box, we have the other Shell's Jewel perfume. This one is in their lemon iced tea scent. It's exactly the same as the one before, but in blue. Again, that elastic is colored, so it helps it look a little more harmonious. There's like a pearlescent lid. Okay, I'm not getting as much tea scent from this, but I am getting a lot of like lemony scents, almost like a lemon drop. It's nice. It's very refreshing. I'm not really a lemon person myself, but I do really like this, and I could see myself wearing it as like a summer scent. Okay, so that was everything in box one. Time for box two. Okay, box number two also comes in the Bunny Garden gift box. I would have liked to have two different boxes, but this is still. Oops. Sorry, this is the front. This is still really pretty, and I'm not upset about receiving two of the same one. Alrighty, opening this guy up, we have some more perfume samples. Oh my gosh. We have a lot of perfume samples. And these are all Shell's Jewel, I believe, just from looking at them. And now I own those scents, so like, what am I even gonna do with these? Why did they give me so many? I mean, I'm not gonna complain because they were free, but they seem to like just put in a handful and go like, have fun. So I'll have to figure out something to do with those. And before we actually get into the last two perfumes, I did get a free mirror with this. I actually got a free Midsummer Fairy Tales mirror, but I reviewed that one in my, again, TikTok shop video, and I'm actually reselling that, so I don't feel the need to talk about it again. Now, this is their Strawberry Cupid mirror in white. I really wanted it in red, but the white will probably still be pretty. People rave about this mirror no matter what color it is, though. It's very aesthetic. Okay, so here's the mirror. It comes with this little detachable bow that I'll put on. Alright, so here she is. She is very pretty. I've noticed that some of their newer mirrors are kind of small, but this one has a lot of surface area, so that's really nice. The back is really intricate and detailed, super, super cute. Honestly, now that I've gotten the white one for free, I don't really know if I feel the need for the red one. The entire room smells like perfume now, and I'm going to add to that. This is the other Strawberry Cupid perfume, and this is their lychee bouquet. Lychee bouquet. I always want to call it lychee because I read it before I heard it spoken. Oh, and actually on the side here, maybe they had it on the other boxes. Oops. But they have fragrance notes. They say that the top notes are lychee, blackcurrant, berries, and lemon, and that the heart notes are rose and jasmine, and the base note is musk. I don't know what that means, but it's on there. Real quick while I'm putting this together, this one's back band is colored green. I know you can't tell on camera, but like I don't know why the other one was just white. It made it, again, feel a little cheap to me. Alright, so this is what the red one looks like. Again, very similar to the pink one, but just, you know, in red. And let's look at the scent. Okay, I don't quite know how to place this one. I've never smelled a lychee before, but this mostly just smells like that almost alcohol-y perfume smell. It's not bad, but I don't know how to put my finger on it. It's almost like grape juice. Again, very, very subtle, so it's kind of hard to tell a smell. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with grape juice. It's fine, it's good. It's probably my least favorite so far. I like grape juice, I just don't know if I'd want to smell like grape juice. And here is our very last one. This is Snowy Gardenia. I think I might have said in the beginning that I had 8 perfumes. I misspoke. I want to get the Midsummer Fairy Tales one, but it is sold out just about everywhere. There's some mystery bags that you might be able to get it in, but I kind of wonder if that's not true anymore because I don't know if Flower Nose has any, but I might do a mystery perfume bag trying to get the midsummer perfume because to buy it just straight right now is like at least $70. Starting to feel a little lightheaded because of all the scents swirling around. But this is this one, again, just like the pink one, very pretty. And one thing that I should have noted with the others, I think I've talked about how Flower Nose like sometimes has really thick, nice plastic that feels like metal or like nice porcelain or whatever. This, I don't know if you can hear it, I'll hold it by my mic, is actually like porcelain. The other ones are all glass, so that's really nice that this isn't just like plastic. I have heard that the Midsummer Fairy Tales one is mostly plastic, which is a shame because it's so pretty. But at least all the ones that I've got right here are either porcelain or glass. This one is also really nice. Still has a bit of that like perfumey sting. It might have been just because I put so much of it so close. It does have a floral scent, but it's like a creamier floral scent, if that makes any sense. Kind of like floral deodorant. It's really nice. I still really like it. Again, very subtle. All the Flower Nose perfumes seem to be really good. I do have one more perfume coming. It's the Sweetie Bear. It's the pink cake one because it was just so cute. But I don't have that with me right now, but I will in a little bit. That's probably why I thought I had 8 perfumes when in truth I think I only have 7. I will wait a little bit to get that one, but for you, that will be right now. Gonna be real, it's late, I'm tired, but we have the very last perfume from my Flower Nose perfume haul to open up. This is the pink version of their perfume from the Sweetie Bear collection, and I believe this is honey lemon scented, so we're gonna see what that smells like. Okay, so getting it out of the box, it is very, very cute. I was honestly most excited for this one, maybe, just because I found the packaging so unique and cute. All perfumes have like pretty bottles and whatever, but I've never seen one shaped like a cake like this. I will say one of the Shell's Jewel perfumes is also lemon scented, so we'll see if they smell kind of similar. I was hoping with like this looking like a cake that it would be more of a sweet scent since dessert scents are some of my favorite fragrances. And also Flower Nose doesn't have a lot of like dessert scented things, but this is still just lemon. Alright, so the top pops up like this, and we're just gonna spray it on my wrist. Okay, so despite not really knowing what honey smells like, I'm getting mostly lemon, but it is kind of like a sweet citrus scent. It's like a little acidic, but it's mostly sweet. I'd almost describe it as like a sour lemonade scent almost. Again, my favorite scents are dessert scents, and I would have liked for this one to be more of a desserty scent just because of the packaging. I think the only Flower Nose fragrance that is dessert scented is the strawberry milkshake, strawberry cupid one. And it would have been nice again if this perfume had smelled like desserts, but the scent that it has is very nice. It isn't super duper similar to the Blue Shells Jewel one, but they are similar enough that if you're thinking about getting both of them, I'd recommend just getting one because there's not a big enough difference to justify the cost. If I had to recommend one of the two to you, I think I'd go with this one, just because the packaging I personally think is cuter, but they're both really good. Anyways, thank you for watching. As always, I'm not saying that impulse buying is a good thing or that a shopping addiction is a good idea. I'm just kind of using my own struggles to show other impulse buyers like me what is and isn't worth it in hopes of kind of preserving their wallet as best as I can. I will see you all in the next one.